It says, overall, this was a very insightful conversation. I'm feeling as though I'm not the asshole in this situation. However, based on some people's extreme, you can't dictate where people poop comments.
Oh my gosh, I love this.
Hi, welcome to Life Generally, hosted by me, Jen Lofstrom,
And me, Jen Tran.
We are Gen Squared, and this podcast is about life as a Gen.
Yay! Hey Jen, how's it going?
Pretty good. I feel like I've got some zen going on today because my Waze app let me change the voice to Shaka Khan.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I love
And
that.
she's like very zen and she's like, it's okay, my baby, the vibes are fine. And I'm like, wow, this is full circle. Shaka Khan just keeps appearing in my life and I'm here for it. So,
Man, is she still alive? She's still alive.
yeah,
right?
she's still around. Yeah.
Is she
Yeah.
still performing?
I don't know. I saw her on, I think, a New Year's special maybe a couple years ago, but
Mhm.
I'd have to look. I don't know.
Maybe it's
It's the
you need-
universe's
yeah.
sign. We're connected spiritually
Or
and cosmically.
sign to go see a concert.
Apparently. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I have this cough because it's getting hot and my neighbor's gardeners are blowing their crud towards my house, and I know I'm activating my inner Karen.
Well, I think this is a good day for you to have an inner Karen since our podcast subject is Am I the Asshole again, right?
Yes.
So
Oh, I
you can
love
tap
doing
into
that.
your inner Karen and we'll go over the stories. And we also have a guest today too.
Yes. So today, besties, we have a special guest again. It is Jen's fiance, Corey.
Corey's here.
Corey.
Yes.
Fiance.
Hello.
Hello.
He's very good at picking out who's an asshole. So he volunteered to come on. So we're here and we're gonna jump in and have fun.
Yeah.
It's because I'm an asshole and we know
That-
it. Yep.
I mean, if we like, this is the first time I think an asshole has been on an Am I the Asshole episode of a podcast. Just
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Ass on asshole.
Gosh,
Yeah.
that sounds like something I
Ass
don't
to
want.
ass.
to
Yeah.
Very-
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no.
Uh,
Yeah.
all right. Jen, do you want to share your first story?
Yes, I feel like it's very on point for us right now. Am I the asshole for getting frustrated with my friend over her wedding dress budget? And that one is by Jordan GSKM.
Mhm.
That might actually spell out something, and I'm not sure. So I'm just going to pretend it's just letters. It says, I need an outside perspective because I'm wondering if I'm being too rigid or practical about this. Wow, this person is using some big words here. Rigid. One of my closest friends is getting married.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. I'm getting married too, but I don't think I'm your closest friend. I've already gone with her to try on wedding dresses 3 different times. Each appointment lasts around 2 hours.
Oh shit, that is
Lord.
a long time.
That's not even like say yes to the dress isn't even that long an episode, but
I was going to ask if it was her first wedding, and now we know it's her first
now
wedding.
it's definitely her first wedding.
Yeah.
But except for my first wedding, I just went to a quinceanera shop and bought it off
Right,
the
but you're
rack.
definitely not going to do 2-hour
No.
appointments, 2 hours each for more.
Well, I'm also like a feral child. Like I have ADHD. There's no way I could last that long.
Right.
It says I'm bringing my daughters with me because she specifically wants them there. Oh no, and you're bringing kids into these 2-hour appointments.
No wonder it got longer.
Oh Lord,
Oh,
that's hard too because the kids don't have any attention span.
They don't wanna
Stare at you
be
putting
there.
on dresses. Yeah, they want to like play a video game, watch YouTube. During my first appointment, I asked her what her budget was on the dress. She told me she didn't really have one. Well, that's nice. She must be made of money. I asked again on later visits, and every time I got the same answer, no set budget. Because of this, she started trying on extremely expensive dresses. 18,000 to 20K range.
Jesus, that's a car.
That's also more than my whole wedding is going to cost for a dress that you wear to
For one day.
Oh,
On
my
one
Lord.
day, yeah.
I don't say anything because honestly, it's her wedding and it's her money.
Yeah.
I assume she could afford whatever she's looking at. Eventually, she found the dress that she absolutely loved. And then I thought the search was over. Oh, girl. No, it's not over. Now she's texting me asking if I can go again this Saturday because she's looking at other options.
Oh my
Probably
God,
because
this lady.
probably because her dress costs as much as a car, guys.
Oh,
This is ridiculous. When I asked why, she finally added up everything and realized once the alterations and other wedding expenses are included, the dress would end up costing $6,500 more than she's comfortable spending.
So what is
So
it? What is
I guess to me that sounds like it would be like $26,000 because it's saying that that's the extra cost.
Jesus. Okay.
What kind of bougie dress is this? Does it glow in the dark and dance on its own?
It might be.
Says, I genuinely am confused. And I said something like, I've asked you multiple times what your budget was, and every time you told me you didn't have one. How are you now realizing it's outside of your budget after trying on dresses that costed nearly $20,000? All right, now I'm going to tell you, person, listen, that's probably not the best way to go about a conversation when you're trying to like get to the bottom of something and have someone understand it. That's pretty accusatory. And
Okay.
you might want to do like the sandwich method, where you say something nice and then you say what needs to be fixed and then you end with something nice. It's just that might go over more. I don't know. This seems like a lead balloon kind of answer. And it says she seemed a little annoyed with my response. Well, I would be annoyed with your response, and I'm not even the person spending 20K on a wedding dress. From my perspective, if you know it is a budget concern, shouldn't you have figured that out before falling in love with the dress? And that was way too much and going above what you ultimately wanted to spend. Am I the asshole for pointing this out, or was I being unnecessarily insensitive?
So I think her friend is not the OP.
Right?
Is it OP or PO?
OP,
No,
yeah.
OP.
OP, original poster, yeah.
OP is not the asshole. I think the bride is actually the asshole for being so wasteful of their time. She, like, if you were a close friend and you know that person's, there's a reason why you have close friends. Obviously, it's like,
Well, you share those details, like you talk about things,
yeah, exactly.
Like,
So
hey, I've got school debt. Like, there's different things that friends talk about, so.
Yeah, particularly a budget on a dress, and if it's like,
Yeah.
whatever. But at the same time, like, I understand being supportive about, like, you want to be there for your friend. It's like, and you guys have identified, it seems like it's the first marriage. It may have been a second marriage if she has children. I don't know how old the children are. It could be young or maybe
I think it's
adult.
her friends. The original poster has the kids.
Her kids or the bride's kids?
They're not the bride's kids.
Okay.
She's bringing her kids to the bridal.
Oh,
tribe.
girl, why are you even doing that? Don't bring.
I would be
kids.
like, you get to go once. You
Yeah.
can go check it out, but after that, like, no more kids.
Yeah, kids. Oh my gosh. I'm surprised the kids didn't hurry it along. It could have been like a tactic to like shorten it. Or maybe the bride did
if
not.
they threw a fit.
Yeah, exactly. Like 30 minutes in, the kids are going nuts. You got to leave. And that could be a great tactic, But like the bride's probably annoyed, but like, man, that would be a great tactic. But if you're staying 2 hours, shit, that is such a long time. So it sounds like you did 6 hours. That's not including like transportation or anything to get to and from.
Probably lunch and coffee or something,
But if you value hanging out with your friend, that's absolutely fine too. But if it's a waste of time because you have other things to do, then yeah, that one session it should be the final session. It shouldn't be like, the mini sessions. But I think, OP, you are not the asshole since it sounds like you are a close friend, and I really hope, in a standpoint of a close friend, of years of friendship, not like 6 months of friendship.
Fast friends.
Yeah, you are not the asshole to me.
I think that the bride is being disrespectful of time.
Yeah.
And inconsiderate.
Absolutely.
Corey, what do you think? What's your opinion on this?
So I think the brides are gonna naturally
be briding.
Like Bridezilla-ish.
like bitch is gonna bitch, bride's gonna bride. So
No,
like,
oh God.
so like,
Oh, Jesus.
so like, I kind of like, actually, I think the original poster is a little bit of an asshole. I think that they should know, like, if this is their friend,
Mhm.
they should already know going into it what to expect. Like, they should have already expectations for what they're signing on for.
Oh, if they've been friends for years, yeah,
Right.
like,
If they've
you
been
know,
friends, they should know what to expect. And they should know how their friend does. And so if their friend is going into something like, I don't really have a budget, but they know that bitch can't afford it, then they should be like, no, seriously, we need to be more realistic about our budget. Or they should be being a real friend when they try on the $18,000 dress. They should be like, now let's make sure we factor in all the costs here associated with this dress, including all of the tailoring and all of that kind of stuff that's going to need to happen, the alterations that are going to need to happen above and beyond this before we get sold. Because
if it doesn't fit like a glove when you buy it,
no,
then and it's 18K, then why are you spending 18K on it?
right, you're right. And then, but if you find the perfect dress and it's 18K, there's also dresses that are going to look like that perfect dress that are going to be like
Yeah,
2K.
go find something on Etsy,
There's
the same thing
there's
and
there's the
stuff.
2K
Like,
version of it. But like, so it can be inspo porn, and sometimes it can be fun, it can be exciting to go and try on the expensive dresses. It can be part of the experience. Now, I certainly wouldn't bring my kids to 3 fucking fittings that are 2 hours a piece.
no
I bet that those kids probably only made it through the first fitting, if they made it through the whole fitting at all, and probably with some tablets and
phones.
some fucking, yeah, and some,
But if they're
snacks and
teenage kids, that's a different issue.
it's a different, right. It
Yeah.
depends. But it
Right.
sounded, the way she described it, it's like she probably brought those kids because those kids are going to be expected to be the ring bearer and the flower girl. You know what I mean? Like, kind of thing. So like, you gotta if it's the bride is trying to have her first, it's her wedding. She wants to have the experience. This is your homie. This is your friend. If you're if you're her maid of honor, then you should know this shit going into it. You should already have reasonable expectations of what to expect. And if it's your best friend, you should know how to manage your best friend's shit. And if you can't, you got no fucking business being her maid of honor.
What if this
Whoa.
bride, it's a 6-month friend? You know what I mean? Like,
Right. So, but that's the problem, is that you signed on to be a maid of honor for a bride that you've only known for 6 months. And that still makes you the asshole.
I learned that the hard way,
right?
in college.
Is that if you sign on to be a maid of honor, that's a title that has responsibilities that comes with it. And if you don't know that, bitch, then you're
To
on for
roll with
something
it.
that you don't know what you signed on for.
I
Because
just
you
would
don't know that person.
I want her to say, hey, maybe they go check out the dresses the first time, right?
Right.
And then after that, she says, we got to go again. I'd say, we're going to watch them say yes to the dress right now on Discovery Plus. And we're going to look at these situations and kind of see what happens here. Because the number one rule with say yes to the dress is don't try on a dress that you can't afford.
yeah.
I know I know so many girls that are like, I've seen this such and such dress. I've wanted it since I was a little girl or whatever. And I've heard it like one of my exes, it was a Vera Wang dress, right?
Yeah.
And it was like, but did she get the Vera Wang dress? Nah, she didn't.
Well, and
So
also sometimes when you try on that dress, it doesn't look right.
It doesn't look good on you, right?
No, yeah.
So like, but the goal with for any bride going into the wedding is the bride should feel beautiful, and whatever that takes. But as the maid of honor, your role in that wedding is to support the bride feeling that way. And sometimes that role means that you are the asshole.
Well,
You
and
have to
sometimes it
be
means you have to hold boundaries with
you
them
have to
too,
be the asshole a little bit to help to steer the ship a little bit.
Yeah.
So then,
And so yeah,
but then you said she's the asshole. Are you saying she's in the right?
I'm saying that she's the asshole because she's complaining to us when she should be having a conversation with the bride.
Yeah,
She
I
should have been
think
having a
she
conversation with the
should have had that
bride
after the first
from the
time.
jump.
Yeah.
The first round, it's the third round when you realize it, because you didn't think like.
And they're not. She's not talking about the third round. She's talking about a fourth round.
Yeah, the possible
Because-
fourth round.
Right.
That's like I need to talk
That's
to
where
her.
she's at the
Yeah.
point where she's complaining. It's like you've already gone to not one, not two, three before she picked a dress that was 18 grand plus another 6.5 grand on top of that. So
Right.
she's already at like 24, 25K into a dress before she goes, oh, it's actually, this is going to be
Too much.
6, 7 grand more than I want to spend. So she actually does have a budget. So like, if she keeps saying, I don't have a budget, I don't have a budget, you got to dig into that shit. You got to ask more questions. You need to have more conversations with her. You can't just sit back and be like, okay, I guess she doesn't have a budget. Well, we're just going to, you're sitting there for 2 hours with her and letting her just get on every dress that they have there in the 20 to 25K range. Come on, girl. You're sitting there letting her try on all these dresses. Like, and who's the salesperson that's letting you guys try on these dresses, knowing that, like, can you afford this?
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing that I think is like, I would just tell the original poster, just say, when you have a budget set and you have some dresses that you've looked at online, then we can go somewhere.
Right.
But right,
Yeah.
I'm not going to keep going and
Right.
and looking for hours. So
Right.
why don't you set a budget and then
Right.
look at some stuff, make a Pinterest board, and then I'm happy to go with you. And I'm not bringing the kids because they've already been with us 6 hours and that's annoying.
And
So
they can't handle this shit.
no.
I don't think they made it 6 hours. There's no way any kid under the age of 10 made it 6 hours.
Oh
with-
man,
with
if I
the
brought
dress shop.
Sam even to go, even with like getting married and
And
being his
legit,
mom, and
Sam is the easiest kid I've ever met.
well, Jen saw him on a really bad day when she first met him. He had this crazy meltdown at the
I've
park.
heard that real story. Yeah.
Oh, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is not like him at all. But yeah, usually he's like rolls with the punches. He will give you feedback. He's chill. But if I took him that many times to go look at dresses, he'd be like, this is not. A kid would say, no, this is not what I want to do. So if a kid can say that, original poster should be able to say that.
All
And
right.
so I think the original poster is an asshole for not setting boundaries.
Okay.
Bride's
So
being a shitty bride. Bride's maid of honor is being a shitty maid of honor. And
everybody's an asshole at this point.
everybody's an
Yeah,
asshole.
okay.
And unfortunately, the maid of honor should be a different kind of asshole. And she's not being that either.
Yeah, she needs to be more direct.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So I don't think she's an asshole, but I do agree with you. She has to be more direct with her friend.
Yeah.
Okay. So speaking about brides, I'm gonna this title. Am I the asshole? My friends only invited half of the friend group on her bachelorette, and we found out via social media. This is by No Chard 9480. Last week, myself and two of my friends found out that we are not invited to our friend's bachelorette party. Our friend group has 8 girls, including myself, and we became friends during a PA school. So we are a relatively close-knit group of friends. We have always done everything together as a group of 8, whether that be celebrating big events or just hanging out. This past Thursday, I was interviewing for my first job out of school that I was really excited to tell my friends about my interview day. When I got on my phone after the interview, I had several missed text messages from 2 of my friends in the friend group that were also not invited. The bride and our 4 friends that were invited were making several posts across several different platforms. The 3 of us found out via social media. No text from the bride or any of our other friends letting us know that we will be seeing posts. This completely ruined my excitement about my interview/job opportunity. The 3 of us spent the entire weekend watching our friends have fun without us. I will add that none of the friends from the group are in the wedding party. The 3 friends that weren't invited spent our weekend trying to figure out what happened and if there was something that we did that could potentially upset everyone in the group. And we came up with nothing. We all allowed the bride to enjoy her weekend and did not confront her or sent a text message until she returned from the trip.
That's nice.
I know. That's very nice.
Yeah.
I messaged the bride asking if she could call me when she had time within the next few days so we could talk. She played dumb even though she clearly knew what I was talking about to her, and then proceeded to blame me for completely ruining her weekend by sending a message asking her to call me when she has a chance. The friend sounds like a bitch.
Yeah, selfish.
I know. She said I was only thinking about myself when I reached out after she returned home. She proceeded to send nasty texts to one of my friends and barely acknowledged that the other friend's response. The bride's excuse to us was to say that she had several conversations with other people about how to best handle the situation, about telling us that we were not invited. She chose not to say anything prior to the trip to let her friends find out through social media. The bride knows us very well and knows that we would have been more understanding if she had spoken to us prior to the trip, which was planned in May 2025. Man, that was a year ago.
It says she had a whole year?
Yeah. She had an entire year to tell us and decided to have our other friends keep it a secret. We attended her engagement party, attended her shower, put in money in her shower gift, and spent significant amount of money to attend the wedding weekend. The three of us now considering not attending the wedding. Are we the assholes if we don't go to the wedding?
I wouldn't want to be part of that wedding.
I wouldn't want to be a part of that wedding either, because that is bullshit. And also, like, I could save money not going. Like, just
maybe you can recoup the cost
exactly
of some of it. I think that's deceitful. Like, that's not okay. That's hiding things for a year. I mean, you just have to have the hard conversations sometime and be like, look, I know you guys are broke, but I really want to go to Paris or some crazy thing.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to do this. And then you and I will go do a sleepover at someone's house later. Like, you just got to say it. Hiding it makes it so much worse.
I think that, honestly, like, it sounds like the bride wasn't really close to them. And realistically, so bachelorette parties cost a lot of money, right? Because you are paying for the bride for whatever she wants.
Right.
Girl, you're saving money in that sense. I know the bride herself is definitely the asshole for not really talking to you guys about it. But at the same time, I'm all like, don't show up to the wedding. Who gives a shit? You already like gave her, her gifts already. If you don't show up to the wedding, she already knows. You are not my friend. You can cut her out. OP sounds like a young person, maybe 25. This is the season of friendship, and you'll find out who are your real friends and who are not.
That's what I was going to say. Definitely, I feel like it's someone who doesn't have a lot of life experience.
Mm-hmm.
And so to me, I would think that means they're younger or super sheltered or something. But I think not being honest and talking about it, and then they were totally being gaslit.
Yeah,
because they waited until she got back, and she just said, "Hey, give me a call when you can." She didn't go on social media and which is probably what she was hoping for. In all honesty, I'm sure she was hoping that the girls would start saying, "Hey, why aren't we there? Where are you at? This sucks,"
Yeah,
and that would be on social media, that everybody would see it, and then she'd just be like, "Oh my god, they're so rude, I'm gonna kick them out of the wedding." I'm sure that's what she was thinking. Like, she didn't want to do anything, so she was just going to create drama for it to happen on its own. But they're more respectful than the bride, and waited. And then the bride had the audacity to say it's their fault and they ruined her weekend.
Weekend of what? Planning and eating cake? Like, I'm just like, they were very kind enough to not ruin your bachelorette weekend. The bride's an asshole. PO and said friend. OP.
You have to be down with OPP.
OPP. You're not the asshole. But Corey, what are your thoughts about this bride or bachelorette situation?
Did you say that the OP was not part of the bridal party, but the people on the bachelorette party were?
No, they're all in the bridal party.
No, she's not. Three of them are not.
Oh, okay.
So it just sounds like, yeah, she didn't. So this group of 8 friends thought, I guess OP thought she would be a part of the bachelorette party, but it sounds like the other 5 girls, well, okay, 4 girls, not including the bride, is in the bridal party. So 3 of the girls are not in the bridal party.
Right. So the 3 girls that are not in the bridal party did not get invited to go on the bachelorette party.
Correct.
Okay.
It sounds like they dodged a bullet.
Yeah. Like, seriously, just like, it's a cost analysis thing. Girl, don't worry about it.
And they might have just done it because, like, what Corey was pointing out, right? Corey was pointing out that, like, okay, only the bridal party went. But that would have been an easy conversation. Say, hey, guys, I love you guys, but we're just doing a bridal party.
Yeah.
Right.
Easy.
Like, the bride could have just said, hey, yeah, it's just the bridal party.
It's just me and my attendants, and that's all we're doing.
Me and the bridesmaids
are
doing a bachelorette party. I'm sorry. Like, that's why you guys weren't. It's a very simple, easy answer. And they probably would have been like, oh, okay, that makes sense. And then everything would have been fine. But that's not what she said. She made it like, thanks for ruining my weekend. So, yeah, the bride's an asshole. and because it could have been a simple answer.
Avoided very easily.
And it could have, like, and people's feelings didn't have to get hurt. And frankly, they could have had that conversation necessary. So no, I don't
think they planned it a year in advance. So, like,
and I don't think that the OP is an asshole. I think that she handled it appropriately by saying, hey, give me a call when you have a chance.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the best way to handle it. The fact that they're posting pictures on social media and that they chose to not tell anybody is just, like, so fucking passive aggressive, and it's bullshit. Like,
it's petty. Yeah.
Petty and shitty, and it's just, like, so non-confrontational and just, like, cowardly is really what it is. The bride was a coward. And so, yeah, not the asshole.
All right. Bride is the asshole. OP, you're not the asshole. So all 3 of us are on the same front. Yay.
Yes.
All right, Jen, united front.
All right, let me go to this one. Okay. This one kind of hits close to home. And it is from SR14BZSHS. Okay. Am I the asshole for asking my partner to poop in the downstairs bathroom?
Oh my God. I can't believe this.
That's a shitty situation.
Oh my God.
Yep. The answer is yes, you're an asshole.
I disagree at this point. Okay.
Corey's going to be like, say,
start the convo with a story.
We don't need any more story. There's no more details necessary.
I figured this would stir up the shit a little bit, so to speak. This has been an ongoing conversation that kind of blew up this morning, pun intended.
Oh, I hope it's not diarrhea.
Our house is a single story with a finished basement. Well, that probably means they live, like, somewhere cool, because we don't have basements out here. In the basement, we have a guest room, a guest bath, TV room, and his office. Every morning, him, male in his 30s, makes multiple trips to the bathroom that can last between 10 to 20 minutes. Okay, that's not that long, by the way.
For shits?
No. That's like, I mean, Corey and my son spend more time in there than 10 or 20 minutes, but I spend more time because I'm, like, scrolling on my phone.
Yeah. That's probably what he's doing.
Yeah, it says each and every time there is not good soundproofing. So as I'm drinking my coffee in the morning, I can hear everything that goes on in there. So apparently it's not just scrolling on your phone. It also could
PCB.
Taking care of business, right?
Yeah.
It also could disrupt my morning as I get ready for work from home, since I'm often locked out of the bathroom. Okay. You also probably don't want to be in there when business is happening.
Oh, when it's stinked up?
No. Like, there's, like, a total fog horn.
I'll take a shit outside at this point.
Yeah. Get a makeup mirror and do your makeup in the bedroom.
Exactly.
It's true.
Or she could go to the guest room and get ready in the guest room and have a nice she could take over the office
Yeah,
downstairs.
exactly.
I simply asked if he could go downstairs to use the restroom instead. So when he knows it may take him a while, and I was met with extreme, all caps, resistance, with the excuses ranging from not liking the bathroom color downstairs to
What's the color?
being worried about spiders.
Okay.
Spiders? I don't even understand why he should be worried about spiders down there.
It could be black widows.
Well, okay,
Okay.
maybe, but maybe get it fumigated. So whenever I use it, I'm locked out of the upstairs one or I'm having tummy issues. While the upstairs bathroom is overall nicer and more spacious, they do have the same new toilet.
I hope it's a Toto.
Sounds like they really need a bidet with all this stuff
I
happening.
know, right?
What's a Toto?
Toto toilets? It's a Japanese toilets. Like it will, give you a ass facial. Ass.
No,
It like
Japan
Japan really
has the
likes their
best toilets.
toilets. And they also have some that have like a sink in the top of it, and you wash your hands, and then the water comes down into the bowl so you don't waste the water for flushing.
that's genius.
It is. It is genius. They're saving the world one flush at a time. So let's
One
go
could
back to
only
the story. It says, so am I the asshole for asking him to use the basic bathroom when he needs to blow up the toilet, despite the upstairs one being nicer? And it said, am I the asshole for pointing it out, or was I being insensitive?
Is this her husband?
Yeah, it's her husband.
Okay, can I start with this one?
Yes, I feel like Corey should get
This
the
is-
male
this is,
perspective.
This is a
I'll have an update too. So
little near and dear to my heart on this one. I feel emotionally invested in this one.
I chose it for that
Okay.
reason.
I don't think that she's an asshole. I think that he would be much happier pooping in the toilet downstairs, where he can have his own throne room. But I do think that there needs to be they need to invest in making it a more inhabitable, more pleasant experience for him. They should be painting the bathroom a more relaxing color.
I wonder what color its painted.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
fuchsia.
sorry. I
I don't think you would go into a bathroom, Corey, and be like, "This color is atrocious. I
Okay.
can't crap in
No,
here."
like, I'm here to do business.
I shit in a bathroom that had a hot pink wall with leopard spots painted over on it.
Yes, you did.
That was one of my bathrooms with a previous partner. So yeah, no, I can understand that opinion, I can understand the concern about certain types of spiders. Mosquitoes would be more something that would be bothersome to me if there was
Absolutely.
something
Gnats
that's
or
gonna,
something.
Yeah.
I'm going to be getting bit down there. Okay, fine, that's a valid complaint. If you're just no, I don't like going down there because there's spiders down there. Don't be a little bitch. Go down there and take your shit in silence. Now, emergencies happen.
Right.
Sometimes you may not be able to have the ability to be able to get all the way downstairs to handle your business, take it to TCB. Sometimes the act of going down the stairs may create some
More
catastrophic
problems.
situations. So there needs to be a get out of jail free card kind
When
of
things
system.
are moving, you can't go downstairs.
Maybe
Yeah.
you can't go down there and it's okay, there needs to be some forgiveness opportunities there. But I think that a greater effort can be made in utilizing the toilet downstairs. I think that some investment can be made in making the toilet more usable and overcoming some of those objectives. But no, I don't think that she's the asshole. I think that she needs a place to be able to get ready, for work. And then if he's, commandeering the toilet and she needs a place where she can get ready for work, that's a little unreasonable for him to be posted up in there, investing as much as an hour, it sounds like, in the toilet, handling some important doctrine.
It's kind of random for me because what she's saying, he has multiple 20-minute sessions.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's some aftershock situations that are going there.
And people
He
can
should have-
hear it. She said
he should transition to increasing chili in his diet. That should be part of. I have a recipe that I can offer.
The cabin chili recipe.
Of cabin chili that I think would get him much more regular.
He needs some fiber.
Something that's more add some firmness to it, so he's not So then when he does
Maybe
have
he
a
should
good,
eat some bananas.
yeah, when he has a good, that way his BMs are like really good, substantial, but fruitful all at once rather than this kind of like aftershock situation that he's dealing with. Cause like that's bad news. And, multiple times, like over like a very short period of time, like that's
That also means he's not staying in the bathroom long enough. Like, if
right.
you
That's the other
know
thing. It's
that's
like,
going to happen, like, just stay there.
yeah, if you just post up, but like, because that's been the complaint I've received from partners in the past. I also like, you know, that same bathroom that had the hot pink with the leopard print. I also had like a PlayStation 1 in there, like one of the ones with like
That's crazy. You had a
the little
place.
TV, the little screen on there, like back in the day. So I'd be playing like some Tony Hawk Pro Skater in there while I'm handling some business, and
Oh
so
my
I'm doing
gosh.
like,
Yeah, but
you
you'd be
know,
in there for a marathon.
I'm doing like, kickflip 360s and stuff, and then while I'm, handling some business. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
I don't think that she's the asshole, but I think that greater consideration needs to be given to his needs and make sure that it is a space where he feels comfortable that he can have better quality bowel movements.
So
Yes.
I don't think she's an asshole, but at the same time I do think she should take the opportunity just to take over the downstairs bathroom for
Yeah,
herself.
I would just take over all of that
Yeah,
space,
exactly.
man.
Like, why are you? This is now the
If-
upstairs or wherever level this bathroom is. It's shared with your kid, right?
Mhm.
It's locked out. Dude, just take over the downstairs bathroom. People don't need to hear you take a shit. You can fart as loud as you want. You know what I mean? Like, if you can hear your partner's farts and you have guests over, do you know how fucking embarrassing that is? Let
I'm not
alone
embarrassed
vice
at all.
versa. If, you're in the bathroom, your upstairs bathroom, and his friends are hearing your farts and shits. No.
I'm so proud.
Uh,
Like, you hear what she just did?
You're like, that's my girl right there.
Yeah,
Damn right, I put a
exactly.
ring on that.
Yeah.
I gotta lock that down.
Yeah. He's making
that down,
excuses for the spider situation, whatever the paint is. I am so shocked that a guy would even give a shit about paint in the bathroom.
He's trying to take one,
I mean,
not give
it
one.
needs-
But
It needs to be inviting,
Oh
It's
my
Well,
gosh.
gotta be a
that's the
safe
thing.
space.
I could hear like a woman who's really likes aesthetically pleasing things. Like, maybe the bathroom is bright yellow, and that's going to be real bad when she's putting on her makeup. But
And that's
like
intense when you're trying to take a dump. Like, God, that's like gives you
aggressive.
anxiety, and then that causes your butt to pucker, and like,
Is that
Oh,
how you poop?
Lord.
Oh my god. This is
like,
Corey, you
see what I'm
just
saying? Like,
TMI.
Just
We
say
did a reenactment of it. Okay, there's an update.
okay.
So I will give the update.
Yes.
But I think she should just take advantage of the bathroom downstairs and
Yes.
like Jen's saying. And like, you girl, go make that the best bathroom, and you got the guest room and an office space down there. She works from home too.
Yeah.
And he could deal if he wants to crap upstairs, then he's staying upstairs.
I bet you he's going to try to take over downstairs regardless.
Once it's nice.
Yeah, or whatever the situation is, it's like, oh, she's using the downstairs. I better just commandeer that.
Oh Lord, that's just immature. Like, I mean, you got two bathrooms. Just be happy you got two bathrooms. I used to only have one at my last apartment. That was a struggle. So update. He apologized a few hours ago for his overreaction. And it says parentheses, his own admission. I will be repainting the bathroom. Like, here's the deal. Why isn't he repainting the bathroom though? Like, I don't know. Okay, it's okay if she wants to do that. That's nice.
she needs to
Whatever.
be willing. He can help.
Yeah, and I'm adding a screen on the outside of the window to help with the spider reduction.
There it is.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the guest bathroom is a full remodel, probably only a couple years out. And the kitchen, we need to do the kitchen and landscaping first. It says, overall, this was a very insightful conversation. I'm feeling as though I'm not the asshole in this situation. However, based on some people's extreme, you can't dictate where people poop comments,
Oh my gosh, I love this.
I will accept that apparently this is a very sensitive issue for some folks. My mistake for assuming that this was a normal request. And yes, we have discussed his stomach issues. They are not normal.
Oh my
However,
god.
he's a grown man and can make his own doctor's appointment.
Oh, I'm dying. I am
Girl.
dying.
I
This is the
love
best.
that.
I love it.
I love it. I love it so much. Because yes, he is definitely having some bowel problems.
Yep.
And he needs to go to the doctor. Although, girl, you're saying he's going to make his own doctor's appointment. Sometimes that doesn't happen. If you want this to chill out, it might be easier just to help him make a doctor's appointment. But
Girl,
I
take
feel
over the downstairs bathroom. Who gives a crap?
yeah, just take it over, and yeah, you give a crap. Well, so he can take a crap. So I think she's not the asshole. I do think that he's being sensitive, and I think that, like Corey said, like things sometimes happen, right? You can't get downstairs quick enough. I was potty training my son while we were living with family, and they would only want him to use the bathroom that was attached to my bedroom upstairs. You got a 2-year-old has to run upstairs to go to the bathroom. He never made it. So I understand why, because as a kid, potty training, making a mess. So, I feel like there should be some give and take as far as circumstances, like you should be able to work together on this. But I'm glad she's painting the bathroom like we talked about. Maybe he should be involved in this since he's the one who doesn't like the bathroom. Because what if she painted it another color he doesn't like? Yeah, someone seems a little too sensitive about his crap. And
it's a sensitive topic.
Most men I know are like, hey, you want to come check this out? And I'm like, no, I do not want to check that out. You flush that and I will just go in the other room. So
sometimes it's something to be proud of.
Oh
no,
my gosh.
No.
Look what I've accomplished. I worked hard on that.
Well, not my jam at all. So,
I've been cooking it all day, and you know how much work it took to get that out? I'm just saying.
no
The excavation alone.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, Corey. We have finished the topic. All right. So I guess this is definitely a 3 same side situation.
We crushed on that one. Yeah, I think we nailed that one. Yeah.
We are
good job, guys.
Consensus.
Yeah, full consensus.
Because we are obviously the people that can make all these decisions for everybody.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Okay. So the next story I have, a good one, talking about bathrooms. No, just kidding. This is by Technicolor Reindeer. Am I the asshole for hiring professional cleaners to prove my mom was a spite cleaner?
Ooh.
So I think this OP meant spiteful cleaner. I don't know.
Or she's cleaning out of spite.
Yeah. Okay. This is from a few years ago, but it came up in an argument lately, so I figured I'd get some outside opinions. My mom is what you might call a spite cleaner. She uses cleaning as a tool to control and nag and whine and whatnot. My siblings and I bore the brunt of it. Often she delegated cleaning to Saturdays and Sundays, which we call hell days. Sounds like my childhood. She would usually go out to buy food for the week, errands, and leave us to do it. And it seems no matter how much cleaning we did, she never was happy with it, the result. And the day would end with all of us arguing and upset. Sometimes we would barely do any cleaning since the end result was the same, her complaining. Venting to each other outside the house one day, my siblings and I decided to prove she was just complaining for the sake of complaining. That sounds like my mom. We set up a GoFundMe to raise funds to pay a local house cleaning company, posing as something alongside of lines of help us get a professional house cleaning to surprise our mom. And we were able to raise a few $100s, mostly from family and friends who knew about our situation, which covered the cost and a nice big tip for the cleaners from what was left. That's very nice of them.
That is nice, yeah.
So for one cleaning weekend, our mom had shopping plus getting the car looked at. We scheduled the local cleaners to arrive. They were 2 very nice ladies who proceeded to clean the house till it sparkled. We chatted a little bit with them while they were working. One of the ladies had 20 years of experience and the other had 8. With their consent, we filmed some clips of them cleaning, saying that it would be a surprise to our mom. So our mom gets home with our uncle, who was coming to dinner. She barely in the door. She already started complaining about our usual subpar cleaning. Then either my brother didn't clean the surface well enough, or my sister didn't sweep up one spot. These were repetitive complaints she often said. Long story short, we showed the footage. Her face got red and she proceeded to scream at us from embarrassing her in front of her brother. How dare we hire cleaners and have strangers in our house? Blah. We argued that then proved she just weaponized cleaning. And it has been a few years since then, after a big blow up, she just did most cleaning herself. She never admitted to weaponizing it. It came again recently to us, tricking her, and I did not think we did anything wrong. Am I the asshole? I don't think you're the asshole, and I think some moms just like the sport of complaining to their kids.
Well, I think it's brilliant what they did.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think that is, I know that my mom's mom, my grandma, was the same way, and she would actually pick fights with my mom and then ground her to cleaning the house so that my grandma could go out and go dancing, and my mom would be stuck at home cleaning the house.
But did she complain about the cleaning or just complain that?
No, she just would pick fights so that she didn't have to clean
okay.
the house. Yeah. So I think that it sounds like their mom's drama.
Yeah.
And it sounds like, I also think the uncle probably knows she's drama. If it's her brother, she didn't embarrass in front of the uncle. All the family knows about it, by the way, because they gave the money for the cleaners.
Exactly.
So, and they all know that you suck and pick on your kids. And well, I think that she's not the asshole. I think the kids are brilliant. I think the mom holds grudges, and you could bring up stuff from years before. That is their problem, not yours.
Yes. I honestly think the kids. Yeah, I think that's brilliant too. And also, you're not the asshole. Your mom is complaining for
neurotic.
Sport. Yeah. No, she has to complain. I bet you she complains to her kids just to complain who has the harder life. And
Always.
That's a sport.
There's also some boomers who don't know how to even I'm not saying I have boomer friends. I'm not saying all boomers, but there are some people who say that their lives were harder and they are trying to get you to understand their pain by complaining.
Or out harder the other person's harder life.
Oh yeah.
I love
sure.
That.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Like the uphill both ways and snow kind of stories. Corey, what do you think? Do you think that the OP is an asshole?
No, I think they're fucking brilliant. it's like when the kids figure out that they're smarter than their parents.
Yeah.
At some point the jig is up. You know what I mean?
She was popped.
Exactly. Like they figured you out, and she was manipulating the situation to get her kids to clean the house, and then screaming at them because they saying that they weren't doing a good enough job. Then the kids never feel like they're ever good enough. I think everybody has a moment in their life when they figure out their parents, whatever their parents' thing is. And when that moment comes, there's a certain amount of freedom that comes with that. And it's a powerful feeling when you figure out that your parents are human and that they are fallible and they're not perfect, and that they're just as fucked up as the rest of us, and that they're
humans,
they're human. Exactly. And so you figure that out, and you're and it's a powerful moment. And for this kid, this was the moment when he and his siblings figured out that mom is full of shit, and everything that she's been railing on us for is full of shit, and we got her. And life for him and his siblings was never the same after that. And so of course mom's going to remember that, and she's never going to forget it, because for her, that was the moment that she lost control. And that she's never gonna, for her, life changed also, because that was the moment that she lost her kids. Her kids were no longer her kids. They're now
on the same
independent
level
adults.
as her.
Or
Yeah.
scheming. She's probably like, they're going to scheme me. But I really do like the relationship with the siblings, like
Yeah.
getting together, the power of siblinghood. Just like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
Coming together.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This is
Coming together saying,
we're taking a stand.
we're taking a stand. We're figuring this out. We think we know what she's doing. And in fact, we're going to fucking prove it. We're going to get evidence. And then once we have the data, we've got it. And that's it. After that, she's cooked. She didn't want to admit it even after they had evidence. Even the data, they presented her with the data and all she did was get mad.
I remember the first time I called my mom's bluff. My mom, I'm a feral person. I can't keep track of things and I'm messy. And my mom had this obsession with me cleaning my room all the time. And I couldn't do it. So one time my parents got upset and I slammed the door. So they took the door off the hinges.
Oh my
And
gosh.
their bedroom was across the hall from my room. So they could see straight into my room whenever they came out. And I knew my mom hated my messy room. So I literally took all of my crap, my dirty clothes and everything, and put them in front of the doorway. So every time she came out, she stared at this mess. And to the point where she said she felt like she was going to have a heart attack because her blood pressure was so high because she was so mad. But that was the moment where I was like, I'm going to call your bluff. You really want my door off the hinges? You really think that I'm being like this? Then you get to see my room and you get to see all of the mess every time you walk by. And the door got put back on the hinges.
How long when it...
Oh man, it was put on within a couple days, but I was supposed to be gone for the month. Like they were like, it's gonna be gone for the month, and I was like, all right, well, like checkmate right now, like.
Oh, I love that.
And I literally stacked it all up into the doorway.
Oh,
it was like
I love that
obnoxiously purposeful, and like my underwear, dirty underwear there and stuff.
Oh my gosh!
Just to be as nasty as possible, because I think I was in high school then, and my brother had friends coming over and stuff. I couldn't change in my room. I had to go in the bathroom. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, no, it's not happening. So I remember that moment, and that changed a lot of things. The whole, because, natural consequences are great ways to teach kids on how to do things, right? So that's what my parents did a lot of. But at that point, you can't pull that on a teenager. It's just not going to.
I agree.
Too smart. So...
All right.
They're not OP is not the asshole.
All right. We have a unanimous agreement. So, yes. OP, you are brilliant. OP, congratulations. You're not an asshole and you're brilliant. I hope you go to college.
I hope you teach other kids this method.
Yeah.
This is about fairness and better parenting.
And good for you guys, too, because they took a situation where they were being treated crappy, like Corey was saying. And then they took the power back. Like they realized this is not us.
Yeah. Power to the siblings. Power to the people. All right.
I feel like Rage Against the Machine could write a song about this.
Oh, yeah. Besties, please. If you can make a song about this, this would be perfect. Jen, can you give us our last reading?
I will give you the last reading. I'm going to do... Am I the asshole for refusing to meet my father's new girlfriend?
Okay.
All right. And it's from Whole Patients 6034. It says, hi, I'm a 21-year-old woman. I remember being that age. I'm fairly new to Reddit posting, but I need to know if I'm being an asshole in this situation. So my father recently found a new girlfriend. For context, my mom passed away 2.5 years ago from cancer. That's tough. We took care of her at home. It was discovered in a late stage, so she died within 6 months of the diagnosis. It was an awful time, and now my relationship with my father isn't the best. He was always yelling at us. They argued with my mom constantly, and I didn't really want to talk to him as a child. I have an older sister, 7 years older than me, and she was always much closer to him. We were complete opposites. When my mom passed away, I was 18, and by the time I turned 19, I moved out with my boyfriend simply because I knew that me staying at home with my dad and my sister wouldn't work. I could I kept in contact with him. I called him once a week, and occasionally we would see each other at family gatherings, or he would come by for coffee. I mean, that's more than I did when I was at that age, so that's
Good for
nice,
you.
considerate.
Yeah.
We have a family group chat with my aunts and uncles, cousins, etc. He is very active and posts every day anything that comes to his mind. But over the weekend, he sends us a couple of videos from a music festival where he apparently was at with some woman. Scandal. I found out because in one of those videos, there was a woman sitting in his tent. And later on, he texts the group that he was forced to dance. Ha ha ha. I was immediately sick. You got to realize she's 21 now, and like her mom passed at 18, so it's not a lot of time.
Yeah, that's
and
4
she's not that
years.
old. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I picked up my phone to call him. I asked him who he was there with, and he said the woman's name. Let's just call her Jane. I wanted to scream. Jane was my mom's best friend from childhood.
Okay.
And my dad's best friend's ex-wife.
Jesus.
Wow, this is like soap opera.
It's Jerry Springer-ish.
Yeah, she got my parents together when they were young. My father, who also cheated on my mom, with Jane right after my older sister was born. Oh, so this jazz has been going on for years.
Yeah.
So after that, my mom stopped talking to her at all and cut any contact with her. Duh. Like, yeah, you out of here, lady. My father, on the other hand, always praised her to us, saying that when I was little, she was so wonderful. She was a great woman. And that's why I know her name. Oh, because her dad talked about her all the time. Gross. So when I heard the name now, I wanted to scream and cry at the same time. But I didn't say a thing. I let him talk about how wonderful his weekend with her was while I was frozen on the couch. I mean, that's freeze. Yeah, that happens. The whole family was supportive of my dad, saying, "Hey, this is great. He's moving on with his life." But I just can't accept this fact. I hate them both for doing this to my mom. I can't come to another family meeting talking to them both like nothing happened and to be friendly with her. I just feel like it's a betrayal, and I don't know what to do because at the end of the day, it's his decision and he has the right to find a girlfriend and move on no matter what his daughter thinks. I'm literally crying as I'm posting this because I feel awful. So am I the asshole for being mad at my father and refusing to talk to his new girlfriend?
What do you think, Jen?
I think that she has been through a lot and she's not in a space where she can be mature enough. Like, obviously, I think that the backstory with like how he's cheated with her and her mom died of cancer, like that dad's making a decision that's like not really, it's not nice to everybody else, but he can move on, right?
Yeah, he has to move on because it's
Right.
sad to
And
watch
it's not
her
like
dad
he
die
jumped.
alone.
It's not like he jumped in bed with her like the week of the mom's funeral or something.
Who knows? We don't know that.
Oh, dun dun.
I know.
Yeah, I understand what she is, her hurt. I understand why she feels that it's a betrayal to her mom,
Mm-hmm.
but also life does go on, and if it's someone that makes him happy, then sometimes you just have to let it go.
Yeah.
Let them, because it may not even last. Here's the deal: if they've had this like on and off again chemistry, once they're actually like together, they may realize it's not that cool because it's not forbidden or taboo anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the fun. My dad's a widower, and if he started dating someone, it would definitely take some getting used to, but I want him to be happy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
but I'm also like twice the age of
Yeah,
me,
this
so
post
so I
person,
have
yeah.
I have a lot more life experience and understanding into those things.
Yeah.
What do you think, Jen?
So I think that, okay, first of all, she said that her whole family is supportive of her dad. Fantastic, but I wonder if the family knew that this is the lady.
The backstory.
The backstory, yeah. I'm all like,
Mhm.
How could you be supportive of, this? And it could be that it's not the mom's side of the family. It could be his side of the family. The
True.
dad's.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
And it, sibling power, you want to back up your siblings, but at the same time, it's all like, OP, you shouldn't feel horrible, right? Because it's not your fault. honestly, it is, like Jen said, Jen has more life experience, and then as a young person, of course, obviously, if I was your age, or when I was your age, I would feel it so much more intense. But if you're thinking about the longer game, hey, if they get married and stuff like that, you don't need to take care of your dad, dude. Like, don't worry about it.
You won't. Yeah, she'll take care of him.
Yeah, she has to, because it's his wife. And you don't even
need... Because her problem.
Yeah, that's her problem now, right? It's not your problem. And it's a good thing that he does this for himself. And there's a possibility that it sounds like he was in love with Jane for a long time, like since childhood. Yeah. Like, it almost sounds like it was a very long crush, that he desperately wants to be with her. And it might be true love. Would you stand in the way for true love, knowing that your mom may not be his true love? OP, we support you, girl. You're not the asshole. Take all the time you need to recover this. Go see the lady, meaning the therapist. To just
go to a therapist. Yeah. Go get some therapy. Give yourself some space. And you have the right to say, hey, I'm glad you're happy, but I got to process this,
Yeah.
You could, that's all.
And remember, it is not your problem if he gets remarried to Jane, because you
just got to let them.
Yeah. She will have to take care of him, and you're not obligated to. Corey, your thoughts?
Yeah, I am to kind of complete the grieving process of the loss of their mom. Their dad, they also have some work that they need to do to for the relationship with their dad, because that relationship can't you don't want to let that go.
Ruin your relationship.
To the point where you lose him and you haven't had a chance to reconnect with him before that happens. So sooner rather than later, that person, the requesting party, should get some professional help, some grief counseling. And it's not about the woman. It's really not. Who gives a shit about the woman, frankly? It's about the OP and her dad.
And I wonder, I don't know, it sounds to me like she wouldn't have been so upset if it wasn't the other woman.
But knowing that it's the mistress, like that.
Yeah.
But again, it's about her relationship with her dad.
Yeah, that's his decision.
It has nothing to do with the woman itself. It has to do with her relationship with her dad. And she and her dad have some things that they need to talk about, his relationship with her and his history with her and how he feels about her. And they need to have a mature, grown-up conversation about that. And it's his daughter.
Yeah.
He needs to have a conversation with her about his feelings for this woman and where they come from and how long they've been there. And it needs to be respectful and honoring of her mom.
Yeah, it sounds to me like he's just like kind of giddy and like excited about stuff right now, but he didn't actually consider her feelings on it,
But he also may not have completely finished grieving his wife either.
Yeah. He might be jumping into something to make himself feel better.
To make himself feel better.
So both parties need to go see the lady then. It just sounds
I think yes, they all need some counseling.
There's some counseling there, and so that nobody's the asshole in this situation, because
grief is hard.
The grief is like that's a layer of things that processing, and she should focus on her relationship with her own father. And this woman, it is unimportant in that equation. I don't know if I say that she's not the asshole. I'm just saying it doesn't matter if she is the asshole. She might be, but who gives a shit?
I don't think she is. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
All right. Yay. Thank you, Corey, for joining us on our
our second edition of Am I the Asshole?
Yes.
No, these are good. I told some coworkers that we were going to be doing this, and they're like, "Oh, I love those." I'm like, yeah, it should be good.
Yeah, it's fun.
This is great. All right. So, Jen, how is wedding planning going?
Well, wedding planning is going. I actually got in contact with a seamstress and I have decided to make a custom dress and not go with the one that I have off the rack.
Atta girl.
And I'm very excited. So we have to start taking my measurements. So that's what's next. Yeah. So
I believe the bridal one. It's so relatable to you.
She said yes to the dress.
Yes,
Yeah.
I literally, well, because it was just like I put it on and I was underwhelmed, the one that I bought. And it's crazy because it was one that I looked at for years and I thought, oh man, if I ever got married again, I would wear that dress. And then I wore it and I was like, it doesn't feel special.
No.
And so, Corey was like, you want to feel special, like he was saying about the wedding, the bride stuff. So, yeah, I understand that being indecisive and wanting to have that feeling. I'm letting myself get a dress and not just take the responsible financial route. So
she was freaking out about the price, and it's like nothing.
It's not $18,000.
No, it's not a cost of a car at all.
Not even close.
No, yeah,
it's reasonable.
Not even a
grand.
My first used car, not even close.
Yeah,
excellent.
Yep. So, how's the job hunt going?
It's going. When you hear people from Amazon or Meta getting laid off, the field's getting more saturated with new talent coming in. Oh. It's just like it's such a mind fuck. You know what I mean? So and
then people are graduating right now too.
Exactly.
Right?
But I'm not worried about the younger kids because they're going to have such a much more harder time. I'm more worried. This is me becoming very competitive about those other people with brand name or,
experience.
Brand name companies in that experience, so I may be overlooked. That's because I didn't come from Fang, which kind of sucks. So it's a huge concern, but I am always trying to be positive about it and just making connections and stuff. But I am very nervous. I have to say, I am at a very nervous moment now.
It's okay to be cautious. I understand that.
So
I'm sorry that that's happening. I feel like a lot of our besties can understand it too.
Yeah.
It's just the job market's really tough right now. So
yeah.
But keep doing what you're doing.
Keep on trucking.
You can only keep on trucking because you can only, take the shots that you actually make. You can only make shots if you take them. So
yeah.
There it is.
Trying. Yeah.
So tell me about your burnout meter. You dead, exhausted, surviving, content, or thriving?
I'm kind of content.
Mm-hmm.
Because last week we got to work remote for work, and that not having the commute made my life so much easier and healthy. So that was nice. Now I'm commuting again this week and I'm tired, but I feel more like myself, which is nice. How about you? All right. How's your burnout meter going?
I'm just surviving.
You're surviving?
Surviving job market wise. Yeah. I'm actually really content. Everything else, I'm all like, oh man, I really wish I could paint more or work in the garden, the podcast. Obviously, the podcast and stuff like that. So yeah,
you're finding ways to enjoy the time.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get that. That's smart though.
No effort's wasted.
Yeah, you're taking advantage of it while you got it.
Yeah. How about your female health scare? I'm sorry.
Scare?
God, what is
female health scale?
My female health scale.
You know what? I feel really good with my health right now because I have polycystic ovarian syndrome, as most people know, PCOS. Mm-hmm. They just came out with a new diagnosis for it, and now it's called PMOS, and it talks about metabolic and hormones in the new diagnosis, not just cysts on your ovaries. So that opens up a lot more treatments, and it makes me feel less crazy because it's oh yeah, if you have joint pain, that could be caused by these hormones. Oh, if you have this, all the things that I've been going to the doctor about for different things actually can all go under the umbrella. So I finally feel seen because I've been dealing with this for over 20 years. So.
Oh, geez. Well,
Yeah. So I'm thankful for the medical community.
Yeah.
So I think that's like probably an 8 right now. I mean, the day I read the article, I was like a 10. I was like, finally, I'm vindicated. I'm not crazy.
Yes.
Yeah. So besties, if any of you guys have PCOS, you should look up the new diagnosis and all that information because it's really interesting. What about you, Jen? How is your female health scale? Scare. I said scare too. What is going on?
So I have been feeling okay, besties. As you can tell, for some reason I wasn't reading the "Am I the asshole?" stuff correctly. I don't know why, even though I practiced.
I think
reading.
You're just like maybe foggy headed.
I am.
Yeah,
I'm a little
because I was like
foggy-headed.
a hot mess when I was starting everything because I couldn't find my headphones. So that doesn't help.
I did a workout this morning, and I was like, it was like a 6-mile run, and
girl.
and that's like 2 rounds of it, right? And
Yeah.
oh man, I was not feeling good. Like it was.
Are
just
you still doing Orange Theory?
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
Oh, man.
It was just
that's
tough.
intense.
It was an intense workout, and I'm just thinking, and I felt kind of weak. I think I'm gonna have my period soon. Typically, yeah. So,
speaking of female health, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Man, yeah, I get it. Like it all takes a toll on you. So
Yeah.
try to rest up when you can, because
Yeah,
you don't want to push yourself too hard.
But yeah, so I'm like
6'7". Oh Lord.
All right, Jen. Can you tell our besties where they can find us?
Yes, besties, you can find us on the gram at life.generally with a J. You can also find our Facebook group, which is the Life Generally Podcast. So Life Generally Podcast, if you put that in and search it, you can find us there. You can also email us at lifegenerally with a J at gmail.com.
All right, besties. If you want to support us or support the podcast financially, you can buy us a coffee on buymeacoffee.com/lifegenerally. That is buymeacoffee.com/lifegenerally to support us. And I will add that in the show notes. And also, we would deeply appreciate that very much. Also, if you also want to support us in another way, is tell your friends and family or your acquaintances, maybe your enemies. Besties, I don't think you have enemies, but about this show or about our podcast, so you can spread the word and tell everybody about Life Generally. We would greatly appreciate it, and to grow our audience so we can have great, interesting stories and fun things to talk about.
And cool guests. Yeah. Share, like, comment, all of the above.
Yes. And lastly, besties, as you know, the podcast typically drops, or I post the podcast on Thursday nights between 9 p.m. to midnight Pacific Standard Time. But on Fridays, you would definitely have a new episode. So to brighten up your Fridays.
Right.
Woo!
What are your last thoughts, Jen?
My last thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
If there are 2 bathrooms in your house and your partner just wants to go to that upstairs one and you're hearing him shit and poop, think about your friends who are hearing that shit and poop. So just take the downstairs bathroom, because nobody will hear you shit and poop. And that is golden.
Golden. No pun intended. I would say TCB. You just got to take care of business. So however you're going to take care of business, whether it's telling your friend that they could go pound sand and find their own dress by themselves, or telling your partner, like, I'm going to go downstairs so you can crap upstairs. Just take care of business. Just take care of it. And that's all. What, Corey, do you have a last word?
I mean, be careful of going down the stairs if you're going to TCB.
Oh my God.
Because you don't know what's going to happen. And you don't want to release the BM on the stairs on the way down.
Oh, I shouldn't have gone back to you. I knew you were going to make it gross again.
I mean, at least I wasn't saying that taking a poop and a pee is golden.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Come on, guys.
Wow.
Why do they call it taking a pee or taking a crap? You leave it there.
Leave it to the copywriter to ask
Like,
these kinds of questions.
Just telling you.
Okay.
all right.
Hey, we crushed it, guys.
Yay!
just saying.
For sure. Woo! All right.
Jen Squared out.